Alright, welcome back. This is the Steel Battalion video. This is the monstrosity right there. We're going to go through some gameplay. So John, let's go here. What are we doing?
Alright.
What's the first thing we're doing?
Get this started. I'm going to go through. There's going to be what passes for a cutscene in this game. Your $200 did not go towards a video budget.
When there's something cool that you want me to show, let me know. I'm going to film the screen.
Alright, well, let's give you a name here. Super.
So you're typing with the...
Yeah. It's a little weird. Let's just leave it
Does this thing have like a stand or something? What did they expect you to do?
They expect you to have a table that has a ton of floor space.
I guess so, yeah.
And this is incredibly awkward. JRP, do you want a birthday?
I do not. I was not born.
Alright.
2050, huh?
Yeah.
They think this game is so good that people will be playing in the future?
Yeah, now for the sake of setting up the video, what do you guys want? Rookie or normal?
Just go rookie.
Alright, this gives a little more playtime. This game gets pretty hard pretty quickly. Now, again, note the loading screen. Oh, look, it's... No, it's not done. But at least while you're waiting, you get to spin.
Why don't they just sell you an entire mech like that you can climb in? It's as big as your house.
For $200, they might as well.
Right.
Whatever. It's very, very good conversation piece.
It is, and it's a video now. 10 years later, so it's all worth it.
10 years? It's been like 7.
So people know you have it, so they want you to pull it out all the time? So
no one ever
They're
does.
afraid of it.
Yeah.
They don't... What do they say?
They fear it. They think I'm going to learn how to crush their house with a giant vertical tank.
I'm somewhat afraid of it.
Yeah, do you...
So they were able to make a giant controller, but they couldn't make a moving character on the screen.
And they apparently had to use the stereotype of the crazy drill sergeant guy.
Of course.
Yeah, y'all want to listen to this guy?
I think we should probably skip this.
Yeah, here's a spoiler.
Yes.
His legs get broken, and he can't pilot the mech.
Do you crush his legs with the mech?
No, you run into the mech, and oh my gosh, it does let you skip it. Thank goodness. Okay. So you're in the tank.
Inside the tank.
Yep. So here. You want to catch this? This is the ignition sequence. Close the cockpit hatch. Yeah, you think you're gonna get to see that much stuff? No. Ignition. Sets the hatch down.
How do you learn how to do this?
It gives you about a 30 to 50 page instruction manual.
Really?
Yeah. Boots and flashes.
Lighting up.
Now you have to hit the start ignition button when those lines are over.
Or you won't start.
Yeah. And... where am I aiming here? It's been so long. Got my first enemy here. Neutral. Go to first gear. Oh man, look at me go.
Mess.
Yeah, you have no screen space. Strafing. Oh, missiles. Bam. It's very exciting. This game was made for TVs that were not invented by the time it came out.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
Is this for HD TV?
No, but you need that much space. You need a giant TV. Oh, by the way, I've switched to a plasma saber.
What does plasma saber do?
This. Alright. Now we got a tiny little radar screen showing us
was that in the back on the Eiffel Tower? What the hell is that?
Yeah, it's either the Eiffel Tower or Tokyo Tower. One of those two has got to blow up in pretty much every game ever. Alright. What stinks is it makes it really... You can't really reset.
What is that?
Whoa. Oh, these buildings are all destructible. Which is
Destroy them all. Destroy those people.
I'm working on it.
They're a mech. They're just a human. Is it like a major cannon type of deal?
Also, if you turn too quickly, you will fall down. Your mech will fall down. Well, here, let's get to second gear, guys. I know it's a little crazy that we're moving this fast.
Just fill your hands a little bit. Pretty amazing thing that they made this.
Yeah. I'm kind of strafing.
What do you do with the pedals? You have to use those?
I'm using it right now. I got my foot on the gas.
Okay.
Left foot is if I want to go faster. Like, you can do a little boost in the direction you're walking. Now here's something fun. Let's see the direction I'm actually facing. Oh, hi.
How do you know?
You click the thumb sight in, and it sends you back to the way you're actually facing, which is not necessarily...
Is it possible just to make this game with an Xbox controller? Did they have to make this giant machine?
No, they didn't really have to. I mean, half of this stuff is...
Did you know this game is coming back for the Kinect?
Are you serious? What
you don't use the thing.
What are you gonna do?
You use your hands.
Are there switches or something?
Like
no, on the screen, do you go like flick, flick, flick?
You probably just use your hands and you step on stuff. It probably doesn't work because the Kinect and it sucks.
What's interesting is you can flick the switch for the oxygen supply system while you're playing.
Okay.
Which you'd think would kill you.
Yes.
The game ignores these switches once you boot up the mech. It just doesn't care. You can turn everything off.
So a lot of the switches don't even work.
They work when you're booting.
Did you die? What happened?
No, I won the mission.
What the hell kind of mission is that?
Kill 2 people.
Now it's happening.
Now we assault the beachhead. See, this is where you think it's pretty cool. You got the mission briefing, where they just type at you for a while. Blah, 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 blah. They couldn't afford voice actors. Go to reinforcements if you want a new mech. They get mad at you if you try to ask for a mech you already have. You can buy a pitiful, puny mech that you will die in, also, which is great. Then you can configure mech and give it different weapons, too. Once you get out of this page. Complete.
Why don't you show us the windshield wipers?
Oh, right. Yeah.
I want to see some windshield wipers, I want to see an ejection, and then we're good.
Alright. You can change the weapons, too, a little bit. You can get rid of weapons, also. See, that's your puny little plasma torch. I'm sorry, that's what it's called.
Plasma torch?
Plasma torch. And you can also make your mech too heavy, which is fun. Let's make my mech too heavy.
You can't walk?
You're all clumsy and stuff. Yeah, let's bring the shotgun and stop it there. Bam, we now have a shotgun. And yeah, that's good. You can get away with this stuff. If you want, I can force an ejection at any point.
I want to see some windshield wiper action.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get dirty. We're gonna get dirty. This is the beachhead invasion. Alright, there's gonna be sand and dirt and grit and bombs.
This thing uses all the power in your house. It just sucks the electricity.
The lights in this room are actually very bright. You just can't tell right now. I mean, this is why the original Xbox weighed 10 pounds. It's not for anything else. It's to
they were planning. This game. They knew this game was coming.
Yes.
This wasn't Xbox exclusive.
For a reason.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, and in this one,
Sony was smart enough to say no. They're like, hey, we want to make this game with this giant fucking controller. It won't even fit on the store shelves.
Yeah, well, the box, they crammed this thing into the box. Also, when it boots, it flashes. Like crazy. Ah, you missed it.
You don't let me know, man.
Yeah.
You're the fucking pilot.
Oh, man. One of the missions in here, you have to run across a bridge, and if you're even a second too slow, the bridge just sinks and you die. And that costs you 3,000
So now you're in the water.
Yep. We're landing in the beach. It's very exciting, and if you go too fast, you just run into the guy in front of you. It's pretty fun. Let's do that. I'm going into second gear. This is crazy.
You gonna ram this guy?
Or I'll just knock myself over. Yeah, I'm gonna ram this guy.
Oh, you should have a ramming this dude. It's a friendly fire. It's a team killer.
Hey. They knew what they were signing up for.
They knew that one of their fellow mechs may turn on them at any moment.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hurt him much. Oh, come on. Ah!
What happened?
I was about to fall over.
Falling, he's falling.
Bam! This is what happens when you make your mech over heavy.
Ah, jeez.
See, now we get to use the windshield wiper. And you gotta tilt yourself back up. Alright. Let's hear the you guys ready? The washing light is blinking, my friends. The washing light is blinking.
So shooting at you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to see? All right. Well, you want to see the blinking washing light, or
is that it?
Yeah. All right. You ready for this? Yeah.
It's just like some water comes down.
Yes, indeed. Some water comes down.
It's true. I mean, you can have all this big technology. If you can't see, you can't clean your screen, then, you know. Fire extinguisher?
Yep. See, you got that pitiful machine gun that does nothing.
See some ejection.
You want it?
Let's do it.
Sorry, guys. I'm going home. And it instantly sets your mech on fire.
Coward. Escaped. Coward. Got like so depressed.
He's so sad. He's gonna go home and listen to some Kill Hannah.
Yeah, probably. Kill himself.
Panic at the Disco or something.
So, that's the game.
Yeah.
Put the lights back on there.
So you can see a little bit more.
Anything else to say about it, or?
You know, it was fun, but it's really hard. The same mission where you have to run, after you have to run across a bridge and not fall in, you have to fight an entire battleship. The game is brutal. It
just seems like a pain in the ass.
It's kind of hard.
Giant clumsy control. The game's very slow moving,
and you have to sit yourself in a specific table. Like, this is incredibly uncomfortable. Unless you're like an Oompa Loompa, you don't fit.
Right, it has to be like the proper height and everything.
Proper table. I mean, it was a great idea. I think if they had made more games that used the controller that were maybe a little bit less brutal on you, it would have been great. I mean, your screen is maybe 1/10 of the size of your television.
The game should have been like you're fucking insanely powerful, and every button just blows shit up.
Like, this is the set things on
like
fire button.
They tried to make like a really hardcore game with like a very awkward control.
I see what they were going for. They were trying to make a hardcore controller, like going for realism and stuff.
Like an arcade game.
Yeah. Their problem, I think, lies in the fact that the game is incredibly punishing. If you make a couple mistakes, you start out with 6,000 points, and a new mech costs you 3,000, which means you basically get 3 lives, no continues.
You have to grind it out, man.
And they don't get. You have at least a 30-page manual telling you how to play, and if you don't read it, you're going to get in there incredibly confused, especially once the radio starts coming on.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to talk back with your base, or things don't happen.
God.
And you can order extra fuel, extra supplies. You're going to die unless you read every inch of the manual, which I'll admit I did, but it doesn't help you sometimes.
So, this is Steel Battalion.
For those of you who never saw it.
Everybody run out and buy one. I wonder if it's difficult to get.
I don't know. I saw it on eBay for quite a bit of change. I mean,
yeah, it's something that definitely I would hold on to it.
Oh, I'm never going to sell it. I just wish my fire extinguisher button didn't have a slight crack in it.
How did that happen? You're smashing it?
I guess I was just really worried about there being a fire.
Is that replaceable?
Probably, but I don't think they're going to sell these anywhere, so I guess not.
Right.
Yeah, and my magazine change button, I guess I was tired with The Economist and I wanted to go to Reader's Digest or something. But
so, it's one of the many gems that the original Xbox brought us.
there
was some interesting stuff. They tried, they really tried because like the PlayStation was the big one. So
dominant.
They really tried to do different things. You gotta give them credit.
Capcom
definitely tried something as well.
They reached out to a Japanese developer and said, "Hey, do this just for us, an American company. Give us something." Didn't quite work, but I think it was a noble experiment.
It was a noble experiment. God bless them for trying. And maybe we'll go through your rest of your crap, see what else you have. We can do some more videos on something.
Sounds good to me.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Anytime.
Bye-bye.